right, good morning. We are just finished up our pre-trip here. We're getting ready to go get loaded. Had it with this flatbed stuff. It's time to go. We're switching to reefer. Show you here in a minute. Take you with. We'll go get our load. There's more money in reefer. Swing in here, right off here, this RBS is where we're picking up our load. Show you once we get it. We're going reefer. Alright, I lied. It's a reefer place, but it's a tank. $13.4 tall, X chain in the back, barely wide. It'll do. We've been here for 3 hours. Let's get rolling. All right, we've been driving for a little over an hour now. Kind of out on the main roads. I do have one box of valves we put in here just because I don't want that to open up when we strap it. No, we strap it, gets wet. Grab our dirty gloves. Yeah, they told me, the broker told me it was a refrigerated container thing. So I thought, well, we're going reefer. But apparently this is just a big vessel for some kind of reefer system in a warehouse. I don't know. Okay. It seems okay, I guess. Just double checking. We're just doing a load check on it. Safety guy was actually doing a little bit of training with the way I strapped it and stuff like that, showing us guys. So I'm gonna check this out. We're gonna go in. There's Taco Bell here. Couldn't pass up tacos. Probably put a couple turns on that one. Got a nice Pete backing in next to me. It's gonna be Pete Rowe. Quick update. We're in McCalla, Alabama. So we made it here just as it was getting dark. It was getting close. We stayed at the, I believe it was Carthage, Texas yesterday. After we got loaded, we made it up to Carthage. That's like kind of like right by the Texas-Louisiana state line. Stayed. We didn't get up till 9 o'clock today. Started trucking. We trucked out our full 8 hours. We were going to take a break, but started doing the math. By the time I do my 8 hours of driving, it's going to be right about dark anyway, so I might as well just do my straight 8 hours through. So that's what we did. No issues. Load staying exactly where we put it. It's riding perfect. Broker, shipper, tickled to death. Actually started talking to me about future loads they have coming out of there and stuff. That broker's been working with that shipper for 12 years, and they're impressed, to say the least. So sounds like we made a good connection there, which is great because Texas has been dry for the last couple months. There hasn't been much of anything coming out of there that paid anything. So, and this pays pretty good. So that's sweet. But we are going to hang out here for tonight. The other news, right about 4 o'clock, the broker calls or texts me changing the delivery address to a crane yard in Greensboro, North Carolina, which is about 2 hours away from where we were going. And so I told him, I said, it's a little late in the day to be doing that, don't you think? 4 o'clock on a Friday afternoon on a permitted load. So it is what it is. Sounds like the receiver was not going to be ready for the loads yet. I don't know, somewhere there was some miscommunication between the shipper and the receiver. And it's the same company. So I don't know if they're building a new spot or what. But I think we got her figured out. We're still going to be able to truck tomorrow. Get basically to the South Carolina, North Carolina state line is the plan. I'm going to hang out there. Got a hold of our safety guy who orders our permits and stuff, and we're going to see if we can amend our North Carolina permit to the new address. So then that way it should be pretty simple, pretty quick. If they're able to do that, then Monday they'll just do that quick, and I'll be able to zip right up that way. So it's not going to be a first thing Monday delivery now. Should still be Monday though, which should give us Tuesday and the rest of the week to dink around. So not the end of the world. Sometimes you got to be a little bit flexible by doing good work, good load securement, great attitude. We were able to secure another broker who will contact me when he has loads and wants me to contact him when I'm going to Texas, because he said he's having trouble finding quality carriers that don't speak Russian. Can someone please explain this to me? Why is there dry vans rolling around with amber lights flashing? Do they want to be oversized, or what is the deal with that? I don't get that. Captain's log 392. We're stuck here. Just kidding. We stopped here. We're taking our half-hour break. We're at a Love's here in, looks like, Thompson, Georgia. It's kind of muggy. Drove through another rainstorm right away this morning. Rained all the way through Atlanta. Just people just all over the place, crashing. I don't know how they're doing it, but probably low tread on their tires and just driving like idiots, hitting water. So we're gonna do our break. Got about 3.5 hours left for the day, and then we'll be at our last stop. It's it's going to be real close to the South Carolina, North Carolina border. And we're going to do a 34 there. So, and that'll give us time to wait till Monday until we can get that North Carolina permit revised and with a new address and stuff. So, I got me some chicken. Just going to sit here, chillax, eat a little bit, and we'll get rolling. Monday. Didn't do nothing. We sat here, did our 34. Cleaned the truck up, cleaned up the tanks, the rims, the visor, yada yada, stuff like that. Waiting. Just got our North Carolina permit. What time is it? It's late. It's like 10:30, 11 o'clock. So we've been waiting for a little bit. They took their sweet time doing that. So I gotta get the truck started and get it warming up here. Also, I booked another load. If you remember, we would haul in that battery park about a month or so ago, and over in Kentucky, coming out of like Norfolk area, Virginia, and then going to Kentucky. Looks like another ship came in. Ended up grabbing one of those while I was waiting today. That picks up tomorrow. It's like 9 foot something wide. It's probably going to be 2 boxes. Just they're 5,000 pounds each. It's a couple straps on that and flag and banner, and get her down the road. All right, we're coming in almost to the crane yard here. Looks like we got a bump off. That dude just gonna hit me. What an idiot. That boss right there is an idiot. The dude almost hit me so many times right there. If it wasn't for me paying attention, he definitely would have swiped me in the load. Up here, didn't answer, left a voicemail. The broker asked me for an ETA, and I let him know, and he said, did you contact? They said, yep, contact them. They didn't answer though. Left a voicemail. No, not much else I can do. Tight down in here, and the cars really don't pay much attention apparently. Looks like we're gonna have to turn right. We're gonna have to take both lanes. Sometimes the cars just gotta give me a minute. When they give you a minute, sometimes it's a little bit faster. You get out of the way. You're not struggling to do what you need to do. Alright. So this place should be up here on the left. this place. Each of the cars are going to give me a minute. See the other tanks here though. Wonder where they went. Alright, I'm gonna check out what these guys want to do and figure out what we're doing. Then we gotta go get this unloaded, then we gotta work our way down towards Norfolk area. Well, we got it off. Skin of our teeth, man, they were barking about doing it. It's like, I guess they stopped receiving at 2:30. We got in a little bit earlier than expected. We got in at 2. But it's like, we got it off. I had to go around back into the building. They're complaining that they've never had to, the guy said he's never had to pick a tank off that weighed more than 10,000 pounds. I'm like, well, this one weighs 23.5. Don't know what to tell you there. They had the equipment. It's fucking just a weird scenario. And then he's like, hurry up. So as soon as he got it off, he's like, you need to hurry up, drive around front because the guy up front will leave here. He goes, he will leave your ass here and not sign your paperwork and make you sit until tomorrow morning. The fuck he will. So I drove around, got him to sign it. There was no problem. Still had 15 minutes. I decided to put all my shit away. Of course, I'm dressed because it was like 45 degrees last night. I'm cold, and now it's like 70 degrees, and I've been working, so now I'm sweating like a dog. So that's not fun. But as I was like putting chains away and all that stuff, and they're like, "Well, we're getting ready to leave and shut the gate." I'm like, I said, "Give me fucking 2 minutes, guys." I drove across the country. Like, don't be fucking douchebags, you know? Like, fucking A. So I put my shit away, and then I just came out to the front of the gate to do my paperwork, and they closed the gate and left. Like, fucking go. They're all bitching like, well, you should have been here earlier. Like, you don't quite understand the scenario that the address was changed at 4 o'clock on Friday. So I have to order permits, or like the other guy came. And, you know, anyways, you have to explain to these guys that there's, you know, the other guy could come because he's a legal load. He didn't have to reorder permits. He didn't have to wait for the permit office to approve that permit. He didn't have to do all that stuff. I did, which kind of just puts me in a whole predicament. I can't just leave. You know, they don't quite understand that. So the other guy, he can just change the address and fucking drive on through. But it is what it is. I just had a lady walk up to me and said she's got to go check on her car, wanting to know if I can give her a ride. Get on in here, sugar. No. Tell her, fuck no. Get the fuck out of here. Can't. Insurance don't let us. Fucking A, man. I'm not going to take you to go get your car looked at when I'm in my fucking big rig working. Get the fuck out of here. Some people. Okay, we got to get going. We got to get down to Norfolk. They got me again. So we're going on 8 hours. As you can tell, I'm fucking tired. I'm sick. I've been here since 8 o'clock in the morning. The 8 o'clock in the morning appointment. And haven't eaten all day. Still waiting in line. I didn't anticipate being here for a full shift and being stuck here because we're going to be oversized now again. And these guys are the slowest motherfuckers I have ever seen in this port. It doesn't make any sense because for people that operate a forklift every single day, day in and day out, you should be pretty proficient in it. But every single guy I see running around on a forklift here, it's been this way for each time I've been here. Every person operating a forklift is operating that forklift as if it looks like it's their first day. Sketchy as shit. Not very good. Super slow. And we might have to chalk this up to not coming here ever again. First one was a 5-hour delay. Second time it wasn't that bad. It was just a couple hours, like 2, if that. We got in pretty good. But now we're 8 hours now, and we got trucks going. I got 3 trucks, might even be 4 trucks in front of me. And I don't see anything moving like out there. I don't see any forklifts moving around. I don't see them staging any stuff. The truck that pulled out in front here, pulled around, got loaded, strapped up. I've seen him leave, but they haven't come to get the next truck. This is a while ago. This was at least 45 minutes ago. Portsmouth, Virginia. Port. Alright, 6:45 at night. Tell me there was a delay today. We are finally loaded. They didn't even know what packages. I had to go and measure them for them because they didn't know which ones to put on me. Oh, great. But, whatever. So I went and measured them quick. Strapped them down. And checked out with the officer here. He let me through the first gate. We're just waiting for customs to come out here. They got to open this gate in front of us and scan the package. And then I'm going to hang out where I did last time. Nobody bothered me. I don't care. I ordered a pizza. I got Papa John's coming. I figure that's safer than me running down the road. Because the nearest, if you remember the last time, the nearest truck stop is at Love's. It's like over an hour away. And, you know, that's going to be jam-packed full anyways. So, all these guys over here dropped their trailers and then they bobtailed somewhere. I don't know where they bobtailed to, but I ain't doing it. I ain't dealing with that shit coming back in the morning, grabbing my trailer, and then having to come out. I'm just going to get out now and be done with it. So, see you guys in the morning. Quick update. We're at a TA. All right, so we're at a TA. Just got here a little bit ago, shutting down for the night. We actually ended up having to stay the night in the port last night. The security guard, or the port police, let me out of the first gate, but customs never came to let me out of that gate like they did last. I was just sitting there, and finally I asked some guys, I'm like, what's going on? They're like, well, we're just staying here. So I said the one guy was staying. I'm like, all right, cool, then I'll stay there. So I had a pizza coming anyways and stuff like that. But then we ended up having to wait until 9 o'clock this morning because of the curfew on. There's a curfew on 664 and that stuff. So just yada yada. Also, another update on. So I texted the broker this morning. She's like, they texted me and said, hey, can we get pictures of the load? And what's an ETA that you think will be there? So I sent them pictures. I said, I don't know, I'd say mid-morning Thursday, I'm thinking. Something like that. Hard to tell right now. Also, I said, can you send over a new rate con with the detention hours? So I was there for 10 hours yesterday, which you allow 2 hours, for your time, and then your detention starts after your 2 hours. So I'm like, you owe me 8 hours of detention. And they texted me back and said, well, we're working with the customer because they're not wanting to pay detention. And I said, whoa. I said, if your customer thinks that my time is free, I said, they're sadly mistaken. I said, if that's the case, this is the third one I've done for you guys, and it'll be the last one. I said, just so we're all on the same page here. And I don't know. Still waiting to find out. They needed some more pictures of our receipts to when we left. They know there was a whole slew. I counted them. There was 12 trucks there this morning that got there yesterday, and we did not get out of there. So they said they're trying, and some of them trucks are going to Ohio. Some are going over to Kentucky. 2 different job sites loading out of that port, and everybody got held back. They're trying to say that since that port became first come, first serve, the customer's not wanting to pay detention. It's not my problem. That's not my problem. You asked me what time to be there. I said I'll be there around 8. So they let the port know that I'll be there around 8. Why do you have to let the port know what time we're going to be there if there's no appointment? It's first come, first serve, right? The story doesn't fucking add up. I guess the port is first come, first serve now. It doesn't matter, though. It doesn't matter. If you've got all kinds of people running through the parking lots here. If you've got all kinds of people showing up at 8 o'clock, maybe as a port you say, hey, we've got 10 trucks coming in at that time. We cannot load 10 trucks at 8 o'clock. Why don't you send them in for a different time? That's kind of the whole idea of you giving them an ETA. So, out of my control. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. I'm not finding anything coming out again. Each time I've done this, I've had to just drive home. And it's been a hell of a week. Starting off with the broker changing the delivery address on the last load at 4 o'clock in the afternoon on a Friday, then having to wait for permits. And they almost got a little pissy about that. Like, there's nothing I could do about it. You know what I mean? Like, you fucking did this. This is your doing. And you're pissy with me because the state, I just fucking give up some days. And then now this bullshit. So, tough week. People really need to pull their head out of their fucking ass and get with the game or get the fuck out of the game. That's going to be the motto for this week. Get your shit together or get the fuck out. Because I'm not dealing with it anymore. I'm here for the long haul. If you can't figure your shit out, get the fuck out of my way. That's our motto. So, I'll catch you guys in the morning. I'm going to chill. I got some ice cream to eat because I feel like shit still. I think I'm fighting a sinus infection or something like that. Nose has kind of been stuffy and running and like fucking sinus headaches and stuff like that. And you can kind of hear it. It sucks. So that's what I've been dealing with all day yesterday. It came on the night before yesterday. Just fucking weird. So I'm going to hang out here. We'll get up in the morning. We'll truck over that way. And I'll let you know what happens.
I sit alone in my four-cornered room, staring at the candle. When that shit is on, let me drop some shit like this. At night I can't sleep, I toss and turn. Candlesticks in the dark, visions of bodies being burned. Four walls just staring at a nigga. I'm paranoid, sleeping with my finger on the trigger. My mother's always stressing I ain't living right, but I ain't going out without a fight. See, every time my eyes close, I start sweating. Blood starts coming out my nose. There's somebody watching me at, but I don't know who it is, so I'm watching my back. I can see him when I'm deep in the covers. When I awake, I don't see the motherfucker. He owns a black head like I own, a black suit and a cane like my own. Some might say take a chill beat, but fuck that shit. There's a nigga trying to kill me. I'm popping in the clip when the wind blows. Every 20 seconds got me peeping out my window. Investigate the joint for tracks. Taking my telephone text. I'm staring at the woman on the corner. It's fucked up when your mind's playing tricks on you. I make big money, I drive big cars, everybody knows me. It's like I'm a movie star, but late at night, something ain't right. I feel I'm being tailed by the same sucker's headlights. That fool that I ran out the block. Was it that nigga last week that I shot? Was it the one I beat for $5,000? Thought he had cane, but it was gold, let him follow. Reached under my seat, grab a pepper for the suckers. Ain't no beast in the line, I was scared of them motherfucker. With the left of the Popeyes, I'm going down quick. If it's going down, let's get this shit over with. Here they come, just like I figured. I got my hand on the motherfucking trigger. When I saw him, make your ass start giggling. Three blind, crippled, and crazy senior sinners. I live by the squad. I take my boys everywhere I go because I'm paranoid. I keep looking over my shoulder, peeking around corners. My mind is playing tricks on me. Day by day it's more impossible to go. I feel like I'm the one that's doing dope. Can't keep a steady hand because I'm nervous. Every Sunday morning I'm in service, praying for forgiveness and trying to find an exit out for business. I know the Lord is looking at me, but yet it still is hard for me to feel happy. I often drift when I drive, having fatal thoughts of suicide. I can get it over with, and then I worry free, but that's bullshit. I got a little boy to look after, and if I die, then my child will be a bastard. I had a woman down with me.
Alright, so you can see we're here. Just waiting in line. Takes forever. Quite an operation. Look at all the containers they got. Just rows and rows and rows. Concrete plant. You've seen the big buildings. So our plan is we're just unloading here, and then just like the last couple times, we're just going home. Still haven't heard anything on detention. Had a nice conversation with the my dispatcher about that, and so we'll see. But I think I'm about down to these. So they can figure it out. I'm not going to waste my time, and is what it is. So we're going to go home, take care of a few things at home, and I got some paperwork and stuff I got to get done, some business phone calls that I need to be on the computer for, and Monday morning we're going to be up at the shop, get a service done, and figure out our life from there. So see you then.